For the past few weeks, we've seen Tuesdays come and go without any major updates appearing in Black Ops 4, aside from those standard hotfix or game settings patches to add in things like fresh playlists and minor bug fixes. But come next Tuesday, Black Ops 4 is going to be receiving one of the biggest updates to date in the 1.17 title update as we head into our next major content season. And from what we know so far, this next major title update is going to be absolutely huge. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. With the 1.17 patch and a ton of new content right around the corner, the upcoming days and weeks are going to be jam-packed with new exciting updates, and we'll of course be covering them here on a daily basis. So if you are a part of the 70% of viewers who've watched the videos in the last week but aren't subscribed and you do want to stay up to date with the latest Black Ops 4 news and intel, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. And as always, if you enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it does really help the channel out. And now let's get into what exactly we know about the 1.17 update here in Black Ops 4. For starters, we know the 1.17 title update should be going live next Tuesday, April 30th, alongside our fourth operation and fourth quote-unquote season of content. With the content that we know is going to be included in this next operation that we're going to be discussing today, a title update is essentially guaranteed, but I do want to preface there is no official confirmed release date for the 1.17 patch. But with that said, all my money is definitely on the 30th based on the past operations, which have all been accompanied by a title update. Now, of course, by and large, the biggest part of the 1.17 patch is going to be Operation Number 4, which so far has been confirmed to be bringing 3 new DLC maps, some new DLC weapons, a fan favorite character, and much more to the game. So, jumping right into the multiplayer portion of this next operation, of course we're going to be seeing a brand new contraband stream added into the black market, where presumably we're going to be able to unlock another new specialist character, who we'll get to in just a moment, alongside some new DLC weapons, one of which is going to sound very familiar, and some other new camos, gestures, specialist outfits, so on and so forth. Now, in our previous 2 operations, Absolute Zero and Grand Heist, our 2 new specialist characters, Zero and Outrider, were both unlocked at Tier 1, so presumably Tier 1 of Operation 4 will also feature our next specialist character, and as of right now, all signs are pointing to Spectre from Black Ops 3 returning here as the next character to be added to our current specialist lineup. For weeks now, we've been covering the various Spectre-related leaks, including voice lines from Zero and also Reaper referencing Spectre in a multiplayer environment, which, little side note, that also does bring up the possibility of Reaper returning as a specialist character here in the future as well, but we'll save that for another day. Anyways, on top of the various Zero and Reaper voice lines, Reddit user Zarson1270 also found a glitch in his game where, instead of the acoustic sensor appearing in his equipment section, text for a smoke grenade appeared with the description, "Smoke grenade with a large radius. Enemies inside are visible to Spectre." So, as of right now, it really does seem like Spectre's potential specialist equipment is going to be a smoke grenade in which he can actually see enemies within the smoke highlighted to him and him alone. As far as Spectre's specialist weapon goes, as of right now we don't really have any word on that yet, but I would say there is a good chance we could see the Ripper return in some altered form to better fit a boots on the ground combat style. Moving on, as far as DLC weapons go, in our previous few operations we've seen at least 2 DLC weapons included within the main contraband stream, as Absolute Zero introduced the SWAT RFT and the Damon 3XB, and Grand Heist obviously introduced the Rampage shotgun and the Switchblade submachine gun, so I would say we can safely expect to see at least 2 new DLC weapons come to the game within Operation 4 and the 1.17 update. Although, to be fair in this case, honestly, the more the merrier. If you want to load up the operation with, say, 3 or 4 DLC weapons, I for one would be very happy, and as of Treyarch's tweet from yesterday, we actually know what one of these new DLC weapons is going to be within Operation 4, as Treyarch tweeted out saying, "Prop Hunt and Misty are currently planned to go live in Black Ops 4 next week on PlayStation 4, and more weapons are coming throughout our next operation, including a new sniper rifle and much more." So, the Mini 14 or Vendetta Sniper that we've seen teased for literally months now, yeah, that's going to be coming, but as a part of our 4th operation, which, don't get me wrong, I'm glad we finally have some clarity as to where the Mini 14 Sniper is, but I still do find it really weird that they teased it on a ton of Grand Heist promo material and even the main loading screen, yet it's not going to be coming during this operation. I digress though, the Mini 14 or Vendetta Sniper is officially confirmed for the next operation, so that's at least one of the guaranteed DLC weapons right there. Of course, that same tweet from Treyarch also tells us that with the 1.17 title update, Prop Hunt is going to be coming as the brand new featured playlist, and also Misty is finally going to be coming to the game, presumably through the special order refresh that's going to be happening on April 30th, as her original Blackout character description did say that she was going to be unlocked through a black market special order. We could also expect to see a new round of weapon balancing come to the game with the 1.17 update, as multiplayer developer Tony Flame said earlier on in the week that a brand new set of buffs and nerfs would be coming soon, and that players who want SMGs to be a bit more viable would be very happy with the incoming round of weapon balancing, so we've got that to look forward to as well. Another small thing to note is that the current Twitch Prime Pack and first Prime Pack for Black Ops 4 is going to be going away on April 29th, but we also know that a second Twitch Prime Pack is going to be added in sometime during April, and with the first Prime Pack expiring on the 29th, that leaves the 30th to be the last day in April and only day in the month for the second Twitch Prime Pack to go live, so we've got that on deck too. And finally, rounding out the multiplayer portion of things for the 1.17 patch, Treyarch also stated earlier on in the month that with the next Operation update, we would be getting 3 new DLC maps for Black Ops Pass owners, and we'll be getting more information as to what those DLC maps might be in the coming days, so stay tuned a bit later on in the week for more information on those. Now, swapping focus over to Blackout, here we also know we're going to be receiving some pretty substantial updates, although unlike multiplayer, our next major Blackout update is currently a bit more mysterious, at least as of right now, but that could also change in the coming days as we get some new teasers relating to what could be changing with Operation 4 and the next big patch. But just going off the track record, I would expect to see at least one new location added into the regular Blackout map with this update, as our previous 2 operational updates have added in Hijacked and Ghost Town respectively, alongside a handful of other expansions all across the map. We could also be seeing our next lighting and overall aesthetic change to the Blackout map as well, as our previous operations have also adjusted the overall look of the map in that sense, and it just so happens that David Vonderhaar did also mention on Twitter recently that they do try to change the time of day and cloud cover for every new season and or event. Vaughn also goes on to mention that it's probably not going to be like that forever, but to me this tweet in specific does kind of hint that Operation 4 will introduce a new lighting and aesthetic change to the map, although it gives no hints at what that potential change could be. We have almost seen a day-to-night cycle progress on the map since it launched originally, as the sun was straight up in the sky at first and now it's actually setting off the coast. So perhaps we could be moving towards a nightfall lighting change, or perhaps it's just going to reset back to midday. For that, we are going to have to wait and see. Lastly, rounding out Blackout, we can also expect to see some new limited time modes added in, and we know for a fact that Ambush 2.0 is on deck right now, as Vaughn did originally say the team wanted to try and push that mode out on April 9th, but seeing as that did not happen, I would expect to see it to either come on April 30th with Operation 4, or shortly thereafter. I am also really hoping to see Alcatraz remain as a mode and as a map throughout Operation 4, and hopefully it's not going to go away when Grand Heist ends, since it was teased during the Grand Heist reveal trailer, because I don't know about you guys, but I think Alcatraz is probably the best Blackout experience we've had so far. It truly does feel like a Call of Duty Battle Royale, and I absolutely love playing on the map, so hopefully that sticks around for a little while longer. Now, finally, over in Zombies, we do know Zombies Factions is going to be coming to the game with Operation 4, per a tweet from Treyarch a while back saying Factions is planned to go live within the next operation. And we also know we have the Dead of the Night Gauntlet coming up as well, but unlike Factions, the Dead of the Night Gauntlet does not have any confirmed or official release date as of now, but in the coming days we'll probably get some new hints and teases as to what's coming for Zombies outside of the Factions update. And with that said, as of right now, that is everything we know about the 1.17 update within Black Ops 4. We can definitely expect to see a ton of new content and features added in with this patch update, since it is coinciding with the launch of a new operation, and outside of everything we did bring up today, there's probably a few other surprises coming with this title update as well, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for those. That does effectively wrap things up for today, though. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it is much appreciated. And if you are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest Black Ops 4 news and intel, feel free to subscribe with your post notifications turned on. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.